my fellow Gambians. Assalamu alaikum, my fellow Gambians. Good afternoon. Today I'm joining you. I'm coming on live to give my $50 about some situations in the country. The situation is particularly in Kanilai. I posted it. I did 2 posts right now to give a call to the people and the youth of Kanilai to know that Kanilai belongs to Gambia. Kanilai belongs to every citizen of Gambia because Kanilai is part of Gambia. And I also wrote a post to say, if I am in the Gambia today, I would lead UDP's registration monitoring team back to Kanilai. And I said, I swear to my living mother. And I mean it. I mean it. If I am in the country today, I swear to my living mother, I will lead the UDP's monitoring team today. If the party institution allowed me, I will lead it. I am not going to lead it as a brave man. I am not going to lead it as a man, in fact. I am going to lead it as a citizen of that country. I am going to lead it to exercise my constitutional right as a citizen of that country. As a citizen of that country, and I'm going to lead it because Kanilai is part of that country. And nobody can stop me. You can beat me. I will lead it and I will go there. They can beat me to death. My people can have my dead body and go and bury me. But it will also be in the history books of Gambia that Kanilai people killed me or they beat me to death because I want to exercise my constitutional right. This is what I said and this is what I mean and this is exactly what I'm going to do. I swear to my living mother. I mean, I am not stupid to say I'm doing this because I want to tell people that I'm a man. I have nothing. I'm a human being. But I stand for something, and that something is the constitutional right of every citizen to be exercised in that country, the Gambia. If we Gambians can allow Yaya Jammeh, who is born and brought up in Kanilai, to rule us for 22 good years, we all accepted it. We went to, even though he came in the form of a coup d'etat, but we accepted it and we went to the polls to vote for him not once, not 2 times. We accepted him to be our president, to represent the Gambia that belongs to everybody, all of us. If we can accept that, why would the citizens of that country would be stopped from entering Kanilai, particularly in the exercise of their constitutional right? This is an election, and the United Democratic Party is a part of this election. When that process is on, we as a party, or even as citizens, have the right to exercise our constitutional right legally, with respecting each and every citizen. Why would Kanilai youths will insist that nobody will go to their registration? Why don't they send IEC out of that center? Let us tell each other the truth. Let us not set precedents. We should not set precedents. It's not good for the country. It's not good for the peaceful coexistence of the citizens of that country. It should not be done. It should have been stopped. Because I wanted to say, and I wanted to believe, it is the government of Adama Barrow who is encouraging these things, such type of things. But you see, Gambians, citizens have to sometimes say no. No. I am not urging, I'm not telling anybody, go there, go make problems. But I know, and I believe, and it is even possible that I may buy my ticket and go back to Gambia And if United Democratic Party allowed me to lead their registration monitoring team, I swear to God, I will go there. I will go there. I'm not going there, as I said, and I repeat. I'm not going there because I feel I am brave. I'm not going there because I feel I'm a man. No. I am going there because I feel I believe, and this is the fact, and that is the right thing. I am a citizen of that country, and I have this right to visit every corner of that country legally, under the rule of law. As long as I am not disturbing any law, as long as I am not breaking any law, nobody in that country has the right to stop me from entering another part of this country. Much more, I am there to exercise my constitutional right. You see, it is today that I was reading Honorable Halifa Salah's such statement, where he is saying we cannot allow ourselves to fight each other because we are going to lose our sovereignty. I even went and drafted a such statement about that to tell the people, yes, Honorable Salah is partly right and partly not right. The part that he is right is we should not allow ourselves to fight each other as a country, because the country belongs to all of us. And this is my philosophy. This is what I believe in the core of my inner self. I believe that that country, Gambia, belongs to everybody. And it is to our advantage that when we stay together as one, than when we start fighting each other. Because if we fight each other, we are going to destroy ourselves. Yes, if we start fighting each other, the possibility of drawing or other parts of the neighbors like Casamas and Senegal, it is possible they will be drawn into the fight. Yes, but what I don't agree with Honorable Salah's point is this: our sovereignty will never be lost to Senegal or Casamas, because he himself said it. Honorable Salah said it. The sovereignty of a nation resides in the citizens of that nation. Therefore, if there exist Gambians, there exist citizens of that country, then the sovereignty will always remain to be available. We will not lose it. It is not my words, or maybe I did not interpret it properly. Honorable Salah says the sovereignty of the nation resides in the citizens of the nation. That means we are our own sovereignty. We are our own country. That means our sovereignty will not be lost as long as Gambians exist. We as Gambians, if we exist. But I applaud the statement for one thing. Let us not fight each other. It is not to our benefit. It is not to our solution. It is not our solution. Let us not fight each other. Let us work together as one. That brings me to this point. I was talking with some other people who have the feeling that if United Democratic Party won this election, non-Mandinkas, or because that is the strategy of President Adama Barrow and his people, that let us unite other tribes against UDP, because they believe that United Democratic Party is a Mandinka party. That is their strategy, but I believe they will fail. Because if anybody is trying to instigate tribalism in that country, the tribalism that you are instigating will consume you, just like it consumes Yahya Jammeh. Yahya Jammeh is the only politician who stood on a political platform openly to threaten a people, to threaten and to extinguish a people, a whole tribe. That is the Mandinka tribe. But where is he? The Gambians with their senses came together, joined together, and voted him out. No, despite his power, despite his riches, despite everything, we accepted this man to be our president, and he wanted to destroy everybody. And President Adama Barrow and his people, the strategy is to create tribal tension in that country. The example is this audio that was circulating. That audio that was circulating, this audio was done since last year. And the audio The person who did the audio, in fact, came out to apologize. This audio, this insult was done since last year. If you could all remember, there was a lady in Paris who is a member of Marisok's party, who insulted the whole Mandinka tribe. She insulted the whole Mandinka tribe. This is why this man came out to give back, to insult back. But we condemn it. We say no to that. We criticize this man. As we criticize that woman of Marisok's supporter. The man came out and apologized to say sorry. Last year, and NPP and President Adama Barrow's people are producing those videos to say this is UDP people who are insulting the Wolof community. Didn't you remember? Ousainou Darboe's two wives are no Mandinkas. Two wives of Ousainou Darboe are from the Wolof community. The daughters and sons of Ousainou Darboe are nephews of Wolofs. Can't you people remember that? Can't you people put that in your senses? I'm talking to you people who are trying to instigate tribal problem in our country. Ousainou Darboe, who is the leader of the United Democratic Party, his two wives, the two women he decided to spend his life, to share every secret of his life with. I am very sorry. The connection, I'm just driving and the connection sometimes is getting bad. The two wives of our party leader, Honorable Ousainou Darboe, his two wives are Wolofs. They are no Mandinkas. Our deputy party leader, Ajiam Sek, is a Wolof, is not a Mandinka. Mr. Tal of Banjul is part of our executive, is not a Mandinka, is a Wolof. Oliver Water is a Wolof. He is our deputy administrative secretary. Mr. Mbemba Tambidu is not a Mandinka. He's part of our executives. The first deputy party leader or the first deputy party leader or deputy secretary general of the United Democratic Party was a Fula, Mr. Jallo. Our national president, Ajay Yamunda Oyabo, is not a Mandinka. What is going on? Can't you stop this bullcrap of propaganda trying to consider UDP as a Mandinka party? Let this stop, this thing stops. For 22 years, Ousainou Darboe and his executive were fighting for this country, for the sanity of this country. And yet still, people are running away with this bullcrap. And now NPP, President Barrow inclusive, I said it, I will say it. If anybody wants to insult me, in fact, I don't care the people who are insulting me. I will talk about President Adama Barrow and his policy. By hook or by hook, I will do it. It is President Adama Barrow and his people who are trying to increase the flame or to create fire in the form of tribal violence in our country. An audio which was done 1 year before. The person apologizes because he said which is wrong. Our party leader is every day. Nobody in this world will say, with your senses, will say that you've never heard Ousainou Darboe telling his party supporters, don't insult people. Ousainou Darboe is one of the humblest politicians in that country. I will not condone what is called insult. I believe in the Gambia as one. This is what I want to tell the Gambian people. I just wrote this post. I saw maybe he doesn't understand my point. He's trying to write to me. It's not one gentleman, another lady also, something Baji. But I decided to delete the Baji's comment because she's a woman. I respect my mother. I will never fight with a woman. I will respect each and every woman. But a man is a different point. I'm just trying to tell Mr. Marega or the Marena or whatsoever. I am not saying that I'm going to Kanilai because I am brave. I am not saying that I'm going to Kanilai because I'm a man. I am not saying that I'm going to Kanilai because I can fight. No way. I am going to Kanilai if I am in the Gambia, and it is still even possible It worth it for me to buy my ticket to go to Gambia and lead the monitoring team to Kanilai. If the Kanilai youths and the Kanilai people, if they want, they can kill me, they can beat me. They can beat me, I will run away, and they can beat me to death. Then they can put my corpse in the car and then go and bury me. This is what I mean. I am doing that because it is my country. I am doing that because I believe that Kanilai is a country, is a village that belongs to all of us. It is a village that belongs to me and you. It is a village that belongs to the whole of Kanilai and myself, because we are all Gambians. This is what I believe in. And this is the reason why I said I will be going there. I am not going there to fight anybody. I am not going there to beat anybody. I am not going there to insult anybody. I am going there to exercise my constitutional right of a citizen of that country. This is what I believe in. And honestly, if the United Democratic Party allow me to lead that team, if I am the country and they allow me, I am going to be part of that team and I'm going to lead that team. No doubt about that. Let us not set precedents. That country belongs to us. It belongs to everybody. Mbadi olombe memfo kangali. Wala mnyintiko. Incidento membe caring. B. Menketa Kanilai sato kono. Koye United Democratic Party la molu. Ya wole lu kelendi. Because it has a constitutional right that will exercise. Nko nimbe Gambia B. United Democratic Party yang allow pruke team or lead. I will lead the team. Mbita Kanilai, mbita na constitutional right ni exercise la. Mantaje because I'm a brave person honey. Mantaje because mbita mole nen honey. Mantaje because mbita mole kelend la honey. Mbita jele kajele komenko a president manyen na kela. Men na mananke amanyen na kela. Yaya Jammeh to rule for 22 good years. And we accepted him as our president. Woto mo manyen na tala Kanilai member Gambia dingo stop la kadu wo banko kan. Anu manyen na sonnala. Because ni sontala. Nga kule wulu mi ya lonko abinaka la problem multi to lowo banko kan. Banya tala. Nindo lo njaba kunda nko. Mo parti leader kote ngola parti kote ngo sedun to la banko kan. Fonto lo ngo ndola sada wala fonto lo ngo right so do koke ba. Mawo right soto. Anunka memfali wala mugambia no nafiki yambe wala bulala nga to nyafo. Nimman to nyafo nganda ha nafiki yala na problem to solve la. Wala mu munti. Wo example mu menti wala mu nende audio members. Nende audio but kabisa for 1 year ago. And this person entitled to online Kamolo apologize because we went against him, we criticized him. We told him that this is unacceptable. Nobody can stand in the country and insult a whole tribe. This is what we told this gentleman. Everybody, people of conscience went against him. And he went and apologized. He went and apologized. After 1 year, NPP has nothing good to do but to bring that audio out and circulating it and making it as a UDP audio, accusing UDP of insulting the whole wall of tribe. What is wrong with Gambians? NPP, Adama Barona la mo lewo audio nyimbondi iba distribute kan. Iba circulate kanko UDP nko lebe surwal nenkan. Pour que tribal tension no create ntol tem tol damal tem. Gambian stability men no wala mun tol be mo kilingol. Mune ya tin NPP be nyin kasato nyimbondel. Mune yo sabu. Kawo circulate pour que dirty politics. Al mansi ale tonya for NPP nkoli. United Democratic Party usenu dabo every day naldo attack pour que diamo ka meno dandla men na wala min alkana mo neng. Alkana mo neng. Every party has crazy people and stupid people. But does that mean that is the stand of the party? Is that the official policy of the party? Never. Wahalinga tonya for nyoe, nga tonya ambe wole for nyoe pour na banko itanya. But Kanilai nkoli ali menke bi UDP lem anu Gambia Nali Sontala. Nali Sontala. BUDP lam. Sama be element nobody knows. And woben sambala them and the honorable because the farmer left in Kayin Diamokebi. Let's note less about honorable Salala Piso Menjangari. Now read with a mixed feeling as I just said. I'm going to make right deal comment partly correctly, but partly among correct. And remember for all of me, they believe ambassador hormone in Bunyalaka. Come believe the comment honorable Halifa Saleh or Banco Kanule. And I believe the comment he mean good for that country. This is what I believe in. This is my personal belief. And nobody will take that from me. And don't believe the call. I can in the Mali no kele. Before in the Bankol, mbe neighbor in Bulandana Keloko, Wolemu, Senegal or Casamas. The Male betal Lampantinale, yes, believe Tawal. Ninga Keloke, Kelo Kuja Malaka do no con. And was in the Bankotian Lampantina. But in believe the Kukul Olympico, Honorable Halifa Saleh, na sovereignty into Lusla, hand in the Male at a Kelefang. We will not even fight the Dunanolafang. But the sovereignty, Honorable Halifa Saleh Fangleavako. Sovereignty the sovereignty of a nation resides in the people. So ning as a message the water ning Gambian citizens are available, are living, then our sovereignty will not go away. This is what I believe in. Don't lose on a sovereignty because Kelola Fankela. Nindia Molbe Keri Model Kaj understand Yaming are two different things. When people like Halifa Saleh, people like Hussein Dabo, people like Mama Kande are in that country, people like Mai Fati, etc., etc., and many other good people. Muna nantolbe kelokela, muna nantolbe nyokelela. What alinga wuli, nga tonya for nyoe, alinga wuli, nga loan pru na bankoe, alinga wuli we stand for the truth. Nkana nafiki yake na kuokon. Alinyantala aliye wula liya itani Kanilai kola ko ye menke amanka silote. Every polling station, UDP members all lebeje, UDP party rights le katela molu jibeng from different places. Polling station all below registration center so lebedamento. Your rights le kataje kaje komenko na molu be registration center so and we have to look to see whether they from their welfare. And we are part of this election and we are part of this country. It is our constitutional right to exercise our constitutional duties. From Urba like Leban. Fota like Leban, that doesn't matter. Ntolu, mubeben kela wolem nyintiko. Nkaje ko ngana constitutional right nying ka exercise. Kata Kanilai like any other country. Mbeme mfoka nko 1K ndingo doko ngabula ticket plane la ngata ne rende mu ke fatingot. Nko ayete hakilo le mayiruwa because ntela fa mbita Kanilai. Mantaje konte mu keken dolati mantaje konte mu ke fatingolati de mantaje konte mu kelalaldi de mantaje komen kata monende mantaje kata problème wulindi de bari mbitala jele kan constitutional right ninka exercise ninka ni line ko lafete yembute yemfa it's no problem ni lafete yembute yemfa bari na constitutional right mbo wala exercise because Kanilai musate or mem belong to Gambia and Gambian to build tam Kanilai. Minimum the essence of my post. And billahi wallahi tallahi. Nimbeji. Funny United Democratic Party man allow procure Timor lead. Mbitajen. Any country. Mbitajen. And ning altala monso sonda. Maybe a mantambi fam. Maybe a mantambi as a kenol ngana. What's a kenol? You can't understand. My problem is when I'm doing my Facebook live, definitely speaking, Bukalafika comments all follow because I can't distract them. You can't understand. But in the meeting, Gambia no nyanta wullale, Gambia Alpha nyanta wullale, all party leaders nyanta wullale. Bao Honorable Daboko, I inter-party committee, I like Yamano call a prime meeting. Okay. Ali Wuli, Ali Nyunkol Diamu, Ali Ya make so comment, Ali in the Kanilai call. Ali in the Kanilai call, and phone call, every Gambian city, village or city, Gambia belongs to everybody, and everybody has the right. Everybody has the right to visit any corner of the country. Mo manyan na stop la ka ko men ko mo dol ko political party dol to fudal nyim bang amanyan na kela ala stop It should not be done. It should not be done. Let the inter-party committee, because I don't think the president will be a leader to solve these problems, because most of these people are behind these tribal problems. And I am trying to lose hope and faith in the police. But just yesterday I heard that the youth president of President Adama Barrow's party went and attacked a police officer in Jambu. I am not sure how true it is. I just saw it in the media. Whether it is true, I don't know. So I'm trying to lose faith in the Gambian police. Hey, the security network of the Gambia messed up and failed during Yaya Jammeh. And now you are given a chance and you are trying to lose it again. You are trying to mess up again. If a police officer could be attacked by a president, a youth president of a party, the president's party, a police officer on his duties, that is disgusting and it's a disgrace. This is why, if that is true and nothing is done about it, I am trying to lose hope and faith in the police. Gambia, Banco, it belongs to all of us. Let us take each other as one nation and one people. That is the only way. But certain things has to stop. Certain things has to stop. Kanilai youth and people have no right to beat people, to wound people, because they visited their village. It is the son of Kanilai who ruled the whole country for 22 good years, and we accepted it. Who the hell is going to stop people from going into Kanilai? Who has that right? I don't have the right to stop any other person to go and campaign in my village, as long as you don't go against my constitutional right. You have the right to come to my village and do your campaign and do your political exercise your constitutional right as a politician. In my village, every Gambian citizen has that right. I have the same right to go and exercise my political right in any other village, Kanilai inclusive. Ala bula, ala bula, alinga fitino bula, alinga fitino kurukuro bula. Let us stop instigating violence. Yaya Jammeh was a president. He's gone. He's good. He's gone good. He will never come back to be a president of that country. It will not happen. Gambian people and Kanilai people should know that. Maybe you misunderstand. I'm sorry, but I'm saying the truth. This is the truth. Anuntonya Abukadia niafo akakoleale anda dimina kawara anu nimmanta hakilola maybe insidan na banko tangatinya I didn't understand what you are talking about, agitation of the problem is my problem is when I am really giving a Facebook Live, I don't really concentrate on points, because if I do, it distracts me, and you see, it is distracting me, because really I just want to give a quick thing, because I don't have enough time. Definitely speaking, I am going somewhere and I have another urgent thing to do again. So I will not be able to look at, see the comments. But what I'm trying to say is, in short, is this. For what I said, I mean it. To be quite candid, what is good for us as a nation is to come together as one and realize that it is one country. This bull crap that people are saying about United Democratic Party, it is high time we call it a bull crap. For journalists for citizens, forget it. I am telling you, Ntola party leader wives are not mandinkas. He will not sit there as a president and he see his daughters and the uncles of his daughters and his in-laws to be maltreated by UDP government. Our deputy party leader is not a mandinka Ajayam Sek. Our national president is not a mandinka Ajayamunda Oyabo. Our first Deputy Secretary General or Deputy Party Leader is Mr. Yaya Jallo, was a Fuller. We are the most diverse party in the country because the Mandinka tribe is the most diverse tribe in the whole country of Gambia. That is the truth. This is the truth. Because if you go to a Mandinka will marry from all the tribes. You go to Tobacco Road or you go to Banjul. We the Badibungas marry all the Banjul girls. We have our nephews who cannot even speak Mandinka. And we're still with them. What is this bull crap talking about the UDP Mandinka Party, UDP Mandinka Party? Sort it up. Allah stop. Allah stop for us to have peace in that country. The Mandinkas have the right, just like the Wolofs have the right, the Jolas have the right, the Manjagos have the right. Every tribe has the right in that country. Every tribe has a right in that country to be a citizen of that country. As long as you are a citizen of that country, I own nothing more than you own. Whether you are from a Manjakok tribe or you are from a Wolof tribe. The right that I have as a citizen, as a Mandinka, is the same right a Wolof has, it's the same right that a Fula has, and it's the same right that a Manjako or a Karoninka or any other tribe has. 65 years. What is more an insult than you go to a national hospital, the biggest hospital of the country in RVH? You have to go out and go and buy a glove for you to be treated, or your wife or your family is to be treated. That is the biggest insult. Your hospitals don't have medicine. And they are telling you, the president's party is telling you, opposition party, United Democratic Party is insulting other tribes. Is that not an insult? My fellow citizens, if you cannot have medicine in your hospital, and you are paying $155,000 every day for the daily expenditure of that president, is he not the one who is insulting you? If you cannot have electricity supply, 24 hours electricity, which is your constitutional right, your human right, is he, the president, not, and his government, not insulting you? If you cannot have water, clean drinking water, 24 hours of clean drinking water, and you have a president and a government you are paying every month, is that not an insult? If you cannot be safe in your country, you are working in your country, you don't have even the fit to even have your mobile phone in your hand, or an expensive bag. Our wives cannot hold them in their hands because they are going to snatch it from them or they kill them. You are not safe in your own country. If you are all sleeping in your houses, you are not safe. You are all afraid because you could be asleep and somebody can break into your house and take your things and even kill you. Is that not enough as an insult? What other stupid insult will anybody be mind about from a stupid individual, a crazy person? Gambians, let us wake up from our slumber, man. Let us wake up from our slumber and know that the President Addo Barrow and NPP are not out for something good. They know that they are politically failing. If they don't feel that they are failing, they would have let a peaceful registration to happen in that country and a peaceful election to happen in that country. They are the people who are insulting you. If your government cannot give you water, it cannot give you medicine, it cannot give you electricity, it cannot give you good roads, it cannot give you communication, it is the president and the government that is insulting you. No other person is insulting another tribe. Just yesterday here, day before yesterday, they went to Gina Conakry and pick a picture. Alpha Conde is walking on his road. They brought it and told the people of Nyomi Hakalan, this is Nyomi Hakalan. Wonyon nendirle fango tambita wala bang. Nendirle fango tambita wala bang. Mbadingol mbe memfolali Gambianol. Altali registration okay. December 4th, nga President Adama Barrow bondi J. Nimma bondi J na banko masibo mbe wala sotla because I have a parela wala dala mol parta wala. Kamolu kumandi told la ke neng. Ntolu people like me, I don't care anybody who insult me. Because ndega mem for mole wala mni ko nte paresale protocol la numba kelale. Ika mol treating men na wala man kasila. Ba o treating me ba kelante la be kala the last thing be kala sayalt. Yeah, the landed mile to central prison when that was the worst prison in the whole world. Or sell me yabon television noto 2 years no sell Minister of Interior sell or that terrible sell me bondi in prison. I was in that cell for 2 good years. Men do ndeje o musayalati. Anu ndete sela sayala. Ndete sanyi talulu le ba indi saying. Nga dingol sotle dinke kana lemu. I decided that my Ndigo member 4.5 years is going to be my last child. I'm not going to have any other child. And I'm not going to marry any other man or any other woman. I decided it's going to be my last child. So I'm not afraid of death. If I die today or tomorrow, I have nothing to regret. And my parents have nothing to regret because I have done everything within my limits for my parents. So my parents will not regret that. That is one thing. If you are threatening me for death, you are losing because I don't care about it. If you are threatening me for character assassination, you are losing. You better try another game because I don't care about it. I have nothing. I have done nothing to bend my head in that country. Anywhere in that country, I will raise my head up proud. I will proudly raise my head up as a citizen of that country. I have never done anything wrong. Anybody who wanted to castigate my character assassination, you are just lying and I don't care about it. You say whatever you want to say. I'm living in Europe. Maybe some people will say, let us create trouble for him to be deported. You are losing because I'm packing my things. I'm coming. I refuse. 4 good years they are writing me to apply for the Swiss citizenship. I refuse. I took my documents when I came here as a refugee. After the Gambia Yaya Jammeh loss, I took my documents, Swiss traveling documents and everything. I brought it to the immigration and said, here is your paper, take it. They thought I was crazy. I said, no. I now have the freedom to have my Gambian passport, to travel with my Gambian passport. And what did they say? Yeah, but this is an opportunity. You can help you to have visa. I said, I don't care. If anybody don't want to give me a visa from your country, you leave it. And 4 good years I'm qualified. It's my family who is going to look for the passport. My wife, that is her right. If she wants to, it's her right. And my children, they have the right to have the Swiss passport. But I decided I'm not going to apply for it. I'm going to have my Gambian passport. And this is what I have, and this is what I travel with throughout the whole world. So if anybody is trying to say that, okay, yeah, he's not afraid of death, he's not afraid of character assassination, we can try and create trouble for him to be deported. I am packing my things myself. Don't bother. Don't bother. I am packing my things myself and I'm coming back to Gambia. And this stupid character assassination and this insult and this dirty politics and misusing of government funds is what is motivating me. And I will come. And it's not only President Adama Barrow. If December 4th, Hussein Dabo won the election and UDP government comes, and they are not trying to do something for the country, I will stand and talk against him and his government. And I am going to either be a lonely wolf in that party or I resign. I mean it. I am not a sycophant and I'm not going to be a sycophant, because if I want to be a sycophant today, I can declare my support for NPP and I will have a job. I have the qualification to work in that government. I can. But I will not do it because I'm not a sycophant, because I know it's not a good government. It's not the government that is good for our country. This is why I want to have a change. My fellow countrymen, mbedan na janne bi. Mbedan na janne bi, na diamo mbedan na janne bi. Mbemem folali ye wolem nyinte ko alinga kafu nyoma ngaka kilingoti. Let us join together and be one country. Let us pray for peace in that country. Those of you who are thinking that if a UDP government come, or if a GDC government come, if a UDP government come, it's going to be a Mandinka thing, the other tribes will be marginalized, or if a GDC government come, it's going to be a Fuller party and the rest will be marginalized, or if APRC party come, it's going to be a Jola party and we are all going to be, it's a bull crap, it's a nonsense. They are just trying to create problems between us. Nobody has the right to marginalize any other citizen. It will never happen in that country. If UDP government comes today, in December, I will be one of the people who will stand, either when I'm in Europe or I'm in Gambia, to talk about inclusiveness of the country. I have relatives in Jolas, in the Manjagos, in the Fullers, in the Wolofs. Wolofs, you cannot count it. Wolofs, you cannot count it. so sa badi bi ñoo taka jang ay yeba ñu nekk Banjul kenn du ko wet kana ko wet ñu ngi amee suñu jabar yi jarbaat yi nga xam ne mënu ñoo laaka soose sax man maa ngi laaka olof di bi ma nekkoon badi bi ma nekk badi bu laa commencé laa mën a laaka olof dem na ngeen laaj nit ñi ma xam foofu dama ne bañ leen ngeen langa bu leen nangu kenn creatal tribal tension in that country baaxul si ñun ñu ngee fen li ñoo wax yëpp fen la Gambia benn la we are all one and nobody will stop that. Every tribe has the right. The Mandinkas have the right and nobody can take it and they have to be respected. The Wolofs have the right and nobody can take it and they have to be respected. This is where I'm going to stop. I pray for peace in that country. I pray for the registration process to be finished in peace. I pray for that election to come in peace and pass in peace. And anybody who wins can take the reins of the government and work for the country. Alaman sola kairona, alaman be tankala. Alaman be tankala, alaman banko tankala. Alaman tinatul be tankala, alaman tinatul be sola kairona. Alawo mari na ngani mu menti wo banko kan aike wala mu kairoti. Wala mu kairoti. But kana song NPP al mislead. NPP le kal neng. Wala bal neng kang. Because nyanta doko menkele MPP man sakunda President Adam Barrow la mol nyanta doko menkele mo wok. Allah baraka baki. Thank you very much. Until another time we meet.